When you give yourself the knowledge-based ability to hook up with your inner being and what your inner being knows about every situation, then, and really only then, are you the person in this body, in this time and space, in the way that you intended as you came. Esther, before she came down, she's coming through the back way, and she took a trial run last night, and it's always a little confusing because there's lots of hallways and it's weird back there. An elevator to one floor, and then a little walking, and then to another floor, and so on. And so she sat right before she walked out the door, and in her notebook she wrote, now it seems silly to write a segment about something that's going to only last 5 minutes, but Esther wrote, I really like being in the hallways of these hotels and acknowledging all of these lovely people that make these places work. I adore the feeling of appreciation that I feel as I witness so much going on that most people don't get to see. I love the feeling of we're all in this together, and I so appreciate these people behind the scenes. And I am anticipating a really fun interaction as I moved to the hotel room. And so first thing that happened was she couldn't remember what floor she was supposed to get off on. But when she got to the elevator, a nice man said to her, who works behind the scenes, this is the service elevator. And Esther said, I know, they told me I could use it, but I've forgotten where I'm supposed to go. So he got on and showed her. It was so nice. And Esther knows she just rendezvoused with the information that she needed. And then she met him every segment of refreshment. Every time she went back, there he was to show her where the bathroom was. And, oh, wait a minute, you're going the wrong way. He was like he'd been assigned by the universe to watch out for her. And Esther knows that. She's not missing that. She doesn't think that this is a coincidence or a lucky thing. She knows for sure that she vibrationally aligned with him as she got out ahead of it with the words that she wrote. They have a heart connection that goes far beyond what either one of them would deserve to have from each other in this brief little interaction that they're having in time. In other words, this is a big deal, this relationship that she has with this sweet young man who is behind the scenes, who for some reason just feels like going over there every time Esther needs him over there. That's co-creation at its best. And there is a whole world of cooperative components all over the place, standing ready and willing and capable of rendezvousing with you, yes, to satisfy your question in the moment, but next to amplify your understanding that things are always working out for you. The fact that you took the time to identify how you want to feel, and not only that you wanted to feel it, but you focused and found the words until you did feel it. You contoured your point of attraction on purpose. And now the world around you is going to show you in manifestation after manifestation exactly what you conjured on your page. It doesn't take very much of that before you know you've got control of your vibration. Therefore, you've got control of your point of attraction. Therefore, you are the deliberate creator of your own reality, you see. And oh, can you imagine how your inner being feels when you start receiving the messages that your inner being is offering constantly? Whew, what a dance we all do together, you see. But as humans, sometimes you think, oh, but I'm here for the mark on the chart, and aren't I here to prove my own worthiness, and should I really be looking to the non-physical to help me out? And we say, of course you should. We're all in this together. You are an extension of that which we are. You are not sent here to prove worthiness or to find your way, to go get lost and then prove your worthiness by finding your way out. Life is supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to feel good for you every step along the way. This segment and this segment and this segment and this segment and this segment. And when you accept that, when you accept that every segment is supposed to feel good to you, that you're not just doing something so that when you get to work it'll be a little less crappy than it was yesterday. That's not what it's about. It's that this moment matters, and you have the ability to think about whatever it is that you're going to think about in a way that you do feel good now. And as you get hooked on feeling good now, You'll find yourself not even faced with people or with television programs or with things that would knock you off of that. You just don't rendezvous with them. And when you do touch up against them, you can feel right away, just like a hot stove. Ooh, that's something that I could just go someplace else. And before you know it, oh, you are the conscious, aware master of your own experience, where you realize that you just get to sift through all of this and identify what you want. And it comes to you with such ease. And then others who watch you say, how do you do that? And you say, well, it was hard at first, but then I got the hang of it. And they say, what's the hang of it? And you said, first thing I had to accept, my life is supposed to feel good to me. Not just occasionally, not just when I'm on vacation, not just on my 30th wedding anniversary. My life is supposed to feel good to me now, because my inner being's life feels good now. In fact, my inner being feels so good that's why I feel bad when I go someplace other than where my inner being is. If your inner being were not powerful, only love, you would not know the discomfort of diverging from it. The very pain that you feel is evidence of the love that your inner being is. Does that make sense to you?